Hi, this is Luke for the Review Factory, and I'm here with Cody
Hey.
and Tyler.
Hello.
And today we're going to review games Limbo and Bastion. Alright, I'm throwing it to Tyler, and he's going to talk a bit about Limbo.
Oh, wait. When you started the game, I thought it was like an extra long cutscene. I didn't realize I had to move. I kind of like how they just dropped in and just started playing. I like that about it.
It's almost like Little Big Planet in a way.
Even though it confused you.
Yeah, I sat there for like 5 minutes. I was like, when's he gonna do something? This cutscene sucks. And then I realized I was supposed to play. It's bad. What did you think about the puzzles in the game?
I would say that overall they were a little too easy.
Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly. But they were pretty inventive, like.
Oh yeah, they were clever.
I know they had different things to do. But it was basically just hit control and drag this there and then jump on it.
Yeah. And then stab
So
this, pull this out, dodge this, jump, die, 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 die,
Yeah.
die.
I started just doing it to see how he'd die. It's kind of morbid. I like
Alright,
the look of the
Luke, what
whole
did you
game.
think? We'll let you talk a little bit before we cut you off here.
I got one more thing to say.
Alright, fine. Spit it out.
Please say it.
I thought the sound in the game was great. Like, the spider when it would snap down on you,
Oh, that was
and even the bear trap.
Yeah.
I thought the sound was great. And the spider.
Yeah, that
creepy.
was...
Now, do you have anything to elaborate on this, Luke?
Well, actually, not really. You basically summed up what I was about to say. I was going to say that kind of creeped me out when you just had to, like, inch the trap towards the spider, and then he'd snap at it, and it would, like, juice would spill from his leg. It was a little... The best way to describe it for me as a game was just odd. It was just really odd. Like, it's not really here nor there. It's kind of like in limbo.
The part where he creeped up on the screen, the spider thought he was moving right slow. I tried to skip that.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, kind of creepy.
You're more
out too.
against spiders than I am.
Yeah, I have arachnophobia. Out of 10, I give it 7.5.
And before I give my out of
Alright,
10,
Cody?
I wanna talk a little bit more about this game. I
Ah,
want to mention real quick that even though it's never really
Kind of.
clear as a story, you never really, develop a story. There's no backstory to the game. The aesthetics and just the way that things looked, and when you'd come to a place, there would be a small child who would throw something at you and run away. It made the whole world seem bizarre and almost real.
mm,
And I thought without any
you kinda
talking
thought-
at all, they could manage to portray the story of the kid. I thought that was awesome.
yeah.
Which is
That's
very
what I like
tough
about
to
it.
do.
There was just no information given. You just drop in this world and start playing.
I would like to say the game was
Again,
too
it's
short.
kind of like Little Big Planet. What do you give it, Cody? Okay, so
Yeah.
being too short, what do you rate it as?
For a $10 game, I'd say an 8. I'd give it an 8.
No, I'm close to
Tyler-
you guys. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Yeah.
It's probably definitely a buy.
I'd say buy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, you get it
Alright,
for 10
yeah.
bucks. You can get it on a Steam sale for $5. Why wouldn't you buy it?
It's also available for the consoles.
Yeah, but who gives a shit about the consoles?
Everyone
Yeah.
likes consoles, Cody.
The next game we were gonna talk about is Bastion.
Bastion is the tale of the kid. The character is never given a name, I guess. The story is entirely told by an outside narrator who you see only occasionally. And every time you killed an enemy, every time you fell off a ledge, everything you did, the narrator told you happened, which at first seemed kind of neat, but I got tired of it after a while, because I noticed that I
Yep.
just fell off the edge. I didn't need you to explain that to me, especially after 2.5 hours of playing this game. So he got a little old for me, but
I found the controls hard to get used to after a while. Like, you'd press straight and everything would be narrow, like a curve,
I'll see. I'm used to
and then
that
just
with
fall off
PC
the
games.
edge. For me. Well, either way, floating would right. Don't really care for it.
I liked how it had
Like-
RPG elements, and it was
Yeah.
cute looking.
I like the
Yeah, I
flow
really
of
like
it.
No, I didn't care for that at all. You kind of just walk and pop up in front of you, like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like stuff like that. It's kind of like walking along, and then it's not like you have to go into a separate screen like Final Fantasy. You just attack the enemy and move on. That's how it should be.
Yeah, I suppose.
We're a little
But,
past the Final Fantasy days.
yeah. And the weapons were
What?
sort of dry.
Mm.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
it was
basic,
like a
I
bow
guess.
and a Peter and a hammer. The hammer was probably the best weapon.
Some of the magic was neat.
Yeah, the different like
Some of the abilities,
what
like
would you call it?
whirlwind and such.
Yeah. Didn't really the shield like through some of the turret sections. The shield was pointless.
Yeah, I just ran. I shot the bow with the turret things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I got that string. I forget what you call it. The breaker string or something.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so, I don't know, it was a
It was
playable
good.
game,
Decent.
I guess.
It
Decent.
was entertaining to say the least. What would you give it, Luke?
I give it 6,
Ooh. I'm gonna go,
and I'm being a little generous.
yeah, I'm gonna go 5.5. I'm gonna say only buy this on sale.
Yeah, I had mine around 6, but I think 5.5 better suits it. It wasn't bad, but
Yeah.
it wasn't great. It was
Wasn't
about
great.
average.
It was lacking
Yeah.
something, I'm just not sure what it was.
The only thing I liked was really the world, and I'm not going to pay $10 to run around that.
Especially because it's so linear.
Mm.
I like how he's just called the kid.
No, I didn't care for that. I didn't care for
No.
the at all.
No, I'm being sarcastic. like how friggin' uncreative is that? It's like in the show The Berenstain Bears. It's brother, sister, mother, neighbor, cousin, guy that lives over there.
One thing I thought though, like, do you guys realize there was points where you think you go somewhere else and continue on to this linear
Yeah.
path of the games that were, and then it would just be
Yeah.
nothing, and you'd break up the phase and get a few like gems.
And then you have to go back
Yeah.
the other way.
Kind of made me mad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was kind of a piss off.
and it was kind of easy too. Like you'd come to those like
Yeah,
boss
nice
ass
and easy
moments, and you just swing your hammer.
Yeah. Although there were some
I didn't
parts where
really-
I was close to dying.
Yeah, but you'd find potion pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, they were pretty abundant.
I did kind of like the fact you'd kind of build the bastion back up to what you wanted it to be and add
Add new places,
things where
yeah.
you wanted it. Yeah.
Except the blacksmith, or the armory, I can't remember which. The first place I chose to build was pointless, because I assumed you could buy new weapons from it. No, you can just equip the ones you've already found. I wanted new weapons.
Yeah, no. That's the one thing I didn't like about it either.
Mm.
The controls weren't bad, but I didn't really care for them. They worked well, but overall the other things I really liked was the control in the world. The controls in
So
the
I
world.
think we can all agree that it was very, very mediocre.
Touch a
under
bit
the
above
radar.
average.
I don't know, it was a game that I wouldn't really bother with. I mean, if I had $10, I'd go buy Limbo instead.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'd
Limbo's
much
better than
rather Limbo.
Bastion. Limbo scares me. It's a stupid spider.
Actually, if I had $10, I'd probably go and grab Dawn of War 2. It's on sale on Steam now, 50% off.
All right, this was a review for Bastion and Limbo. We are the Review Factory, and we will see you next week sometime.
That was our first indie review. We've done Bastion and Limbo now. We'll hope to see you again next week when we'll probably be reviewing a movie.
Hopefully.
Peace.